What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Daniel. In this video, I'm going to be telling you the 5 keys to success in track and field if you're a sprinter. Sprinter / hurdler. So, I myself have been running track for 3 years, and my PRs in the 100 are 12.2 seconds, and my PR in the 200 is 25.2 seconds. My first time I ever ran in 200 was 26.5. I dropped about a second and 1.5 seconds. And my best time my worst time in 100 was 12.6. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did to get here and what you could do. Number 1. The number 1 thing I feel like could progress you to becoming a better athlete, if you're a sprinter, will have to be recovery. Recover your body, man. Whatever you do at practice, that's practice, dog. You give it your all, and you bust your ass in practice, but that's practice. When you're not at practice, you're recovery time. That's recovery time, dog. And when you're not recovering outside of practice, that gets into our second point. Do extra. If you have a weakness, work on it. If your weakness is starts, work on it, dog. If your weakness is endurance, work on it, dog. So, number 1, recovery. Okay, recovery. Number 2, strengthen your weaknesses. Number 3, I put this number 3 and not 1 or 2 because personally, this is probably the most difficult one, but I put it 3 because 1, you have to do on a daily basis, right? You have to do, if you don't recover every day, massage yourself, take ice baths, eat healthy, get good sleep. Don't matter, it's not going to apply to number 3 if you don't do that. And number 2, if you don't work on your weaknesses, if you got a slow start, if you don't work on your block starts, on your endurance, or you don't hit the weight room to get better, it will not even matter about what I'm about to say. Number 3. Number 1, recovery. Take recovery seriously. Number 2, strengthen all your weaknesses. Number 3, most important one, but it's 3 because 1 and 2 add up to it. If you don't do 1 and 2, 3 don't matter. Number 3 is patience. I hear what y'all saying. Why is patience 3, but it's the most difficult one? Because I can be patient sitting on the couch eating a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, dog, skipping practice. I can be patiently waiting to get faster. I swear, I can be patiently sitting right here. I want to get faster. Patiently waiting. I'm fine to wait as long as it takes. No. It's an active process. You have to do number 1, which is rest your body when you're not working hard. On top of that, you have to do number 2, which is you have to work on your weaknesses. And when you rest your body good and you work on your weaknesses, that's when it adds up to patience. That's when you just gotta have patience. You've been resting good and you've been working on your weaknesses. You've been getting them block starts in, working on that extra endurance, getting the weight room. That's when number 3 comes in, big time. Because once you've been working on your body, eventually you just gotta wait for it to catch up. Number 4. Number 4 tips to be a better sprinter. Enjoy the process and have fun. Wow, why is this number 4? Because losing is not fun, dog. Rule number 1 helps you win. Rule number 2 helps you win. Rule number 3 helps you cope with losing and helps you win. Rule number 4 does not help you win. Okay? I done seen a lot of people be losers in track and be happy. I'm not saying lose your competitive nature or stop wanting to improve. What I'm telling you is be grateful you have the opportunity to compete. Be grateful it's even track season. Be grateful you have a coach that can at least try to help. All right. Be grateful you have, laser timing. Be grateful that you got teammates that's out here running with you, dog. You could be running by yourself right now. Be grateful of all that, dog. Be grateful for all the people supporting you. And never forget, track is just it's for fun, dog. Alright. Recap real quick. Rule number 1. Take recovery seriously. Not just day before the meet. You better be foam rolling, stretching, ice bathing, what's it called? Epsom salt bathing, massaging, active recovery on a bicycle, injury prevention in the weight room, all that. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 is work on your weaknesses. If you're weak in an area and if you're in a race and you realize one area of your race is slowing you down or making you weaker, it's your job to strengthen it, dog. Your job to strengthen it. On your time. Rule number 3. Most important rule, because I lack it. You know why I say I lack it? It's not that I lack patience. It's that I have a surplus amount of recovery and a surplus amount of working on my weaknesses. So when you have a surplus of something and you have an average level or below average level of something else, you got a really tall dude right here, and you got an average dude right here. This is a really tall dude. This is the average dude. He's the average height or below. But one thing, our weakest link is patience. So we need to work extra hard on that, dog. Number 4, have fun. Be grateful that you have this opportunity. Have fun. Enjoy the journey, man. And the last and final rule, leave it all on the track, man. The last and final rule is to leave it all on the track. I'm giving you permission to sleep decent at night. If every time you hit that track, you're completing the mission you set out to complete. If you're completing your mission every time you step on that track and you're focused and you're actively trying to get better and you're giving it 100%, give or take what your body can handle and what you need to do to keep your body healthy, you can sleep good at night. Because if you did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 is gonna take care of itself. You're gonna naturally leave it all out on the track. The reason I put this as number 5 is because I tend to get emotionally tangled up with my races. If I lose a race, I'm gonna be sitting in it for months and months and months. or weeks or days. So for me, it's important that I understand at that time and place, if I did everything I could and I left it all on the track at that race, if you gave that race everything you had, the time you got, you earned it, dog. That time was not given to you. You earned that time, dog. You earned it. Wear it with respect, dog, because eventually you're going to get the lower time. And you had to wear that time with respect. Because you don't want to go through track and field not wearing your time with respect and admiration and pride. Be prideful of whatever time you got, dog. I don't care if people's faster than you. I don't care. That's your time. You earned that time, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. You earned it, dog. Wear it with respect and honor and pride. Because I don't care how many PRs you get, it's always going to be somebody faster than you, dog. It is always going to be somebody faster than you. The day you realize that is the day you're going to learn to leave it all out on the track, dog. Because that time, you earned it, dog. PRs, that's a world record in your eyes, dog. Nobody named Daniel Ford has ever ran that time. That's a world record, dog. World records don't happen all the time, but when they do, they celebrate it, dog. Don't compare your times to other people. We have our own journey. We're on our own process. Appreciate it. And, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. This video right here is top 5 keys to being a better sprinter. Peace.